Hello, and welcome back to Chai Chatter. So this week we did a bit of an oopsie and lost the audio to our entire podcast. Such a shame because this one was a really fun one. Basically, I show white folks Asian snacks. We review it, and yeah. So first, we warmed up with these Brazzy bites that Chantel brought. They're these kind of like cheese puff pastry situations, and we really liked them. Also, I'm not gonna remember what we ranked everything, so we're just gonna approximate. Now these are shrimp chips. They were really good. We liked them. Diana loved them. She kept eating them afterward the entire episode. Next, we have cucumber Lay's chips, as well as hot and spicy numbing hot pot flavored chips from Lay's as well. So the cucumber chips, we didn't expect it to taste as cucumbery as they did, but they were not bad. And then these spicy chips I loved. The other two were a little bit freaked out by the numbing effect of the citron peppers, but they were really good. Now for these milk candies, I swear they put crack in that stuff. I remember it a lot from my childhood, and they were really good. Next up was Ramune marble soda. When you open it, a marble drops in and like all of the carbonated fizz comes out, and we really liked it. It kind of tastes like mild cream soda or like bubblegum flavor. Next was Sachima, which is kind of like a Asian Rice Krispie square. They were really good. Like the rock sugar used in it is a lot less sweet than usual, and it looks like it's supposed to be crunchy, but it's actually like super sticky and soft when you bite into it, which is so satisfying. And yeah, I think we all really liked it. Next up was these Hawthorn flakes. They're kind of these little pellets made from like this, dried fruit and sugar as well, and they were so good. They have just the right amount of like sweetness and tang at the same time. All Asian snacks are generally not super duper sweet. Next is the taro flavored rice cakes. They were super duper good, but I think our verdict was that they wouldn't be something we would reach for necessarily, but they were like super soft, super chewy, just the right amount of sweetness, like a little bit, enough to keep you going back for more. They were really good. Alright, we interrupt this with a commercial break for Urban Juve hand sanitizer. Diana's plugging it because her mom is really getting invested in the brand. You should definitely use it. It's magical. It will transform your life. Next, we just tried this like hazelnut cake thing that is kind of like Little Debbie snacks, but Asian, so it's less sweet. Next we had Yan Yans, which like Pocky except you dip it into the chocolate. I don't know what we expected with it. It was a bit underwhelming. Like the chocolate sauce, they kind of cheaped out on the flavor of it, but it wasn't bad, and they had these like cute animal names over it. So now we're getting to the finale of everything. We're going to try Korean Nuclear Fire Noodles from Buldak. And those are the 2 times spicy ones, so they're the spiciest version. But before that, we thought we would be nice to ourselves and have some green tea mochi ice cream, and they were really good, except the fact that I had been carrying around these snacks all day, so they were pretty much melted, and that kind of ruined the texture. But we liked the flavor a lot. Alright, so the other 2 were nervous about this last one the entire podcast, kind of just dreading it, but also, wanting to appear as brave as possible. And they both said that they had extremely low spice tolerance, so this will be very fun. I didn't really drink any milk until the end. And it is very spicy for me personally, but the flavor is also extremely good. Try to keep a tally of how many sips of milk that Diana consumes, because by the end of the episode, she literally had to go throw up all the milk that she had. It wasn't even the spice by the end, it was the amount of milk that she had. And in total, we had half a jug of milk, like literal 2 gallons of milk. It was kind of ridiculous. So yeah, in the end, their verdict about these spicy noodles was that it was not worth it. And even if the flavor was good, it wasn't worth the pain that you go through. I don't know, like, I would say that they're still really, really good if you look past the spice a little bit. The flavor is amazing. And yeah, definitely worth trying at least once in your life. And if you really like the flavor but just cannot stand the spice, there are kind of less spicy variations. Again, the one we tried was the maximum, so there are also other flavors as well, so highly recommend. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to us freak out over some spicy noodles and try Asian snacks. If you have anything that you would like to see or hear from us, please leave that in the comments down below. Thank you for listening to us get deep while our tea steeps. And cheers! You can't hear it in the video, but Diana let out a huge burp.